Let's bring in Wyoming Senator-elect Cynthia Lummis. She will be the first woman to represent the state of Wyoming in the U.S. Senate. And of course, Senator-elect, Wyoming is very fortunate to have you. I know you've been a public servant for a long time and you have so much behind you. But before we talk about your wins and what you want to do, I do want to ask you about the Georgia Senate races. Take a listen to Congressman Doug Collins, who is down there working on this, and he says it's a fight. Or you don't have it, you don't have it. They don't have it. Let me just give you a rundown of basically what he said is that there's a ton of outside money that's flooding into Georgia. And he said that's because they want Chuck Schumer to fundamentally change the Senate. How important is it for you and for what you want to do in the Senate for the Republicans to win those two races?
It's absolutely critical, Dana, that we win the Georgia races. If both of those races go Democrat, then the Democrats will control the Senate by virtue of having the president of the Senate be Kamala Harris, the vice president of the United States. Therefore, you'll see things like the Supreme Court packing. You'll see things like the filibuster being ended. And you'll see things like your previous segment where gun owners may have to pay big fines or huge taxes in order to keep their guns. These are ridiculous consequences. They are monumental consequences. So it's absolutely critical that the Republicans win both of those Georgia Senate seats.
You've been pretty supportive of the Trump administration, especially for what that administration's policies have done for rural America. How do you plan to safeguard those going forward?
Well, President Trump's policies have been so great for rural America and, quite frankly, for urban America as well, because unemployment has been at record lows in so many economic groups that are dominated in cities. So I would hope that we can continue the Trump economic policies and grow America and put America first, even if Joe Biden is sworn in as president of the United States on January 20th. So we need to separate people who just dislike President Trump's temperament and personality from his policies, because his policies are great for America.
And maybe a last word from you on, you want to educate the Senate on Bitcoin. Why?
Well, I see Bitcoin as a great store of value. I was Wyoming State Treasurer. I invested our permanent funds where we were taking minerals out of the ground where they were stored and converted them one time to cash. I want to have some assets that continue to have a great store of value. Bitcoin is that store of value. It is very secure, and it's very individual rights oriented because it's a peer-to-peer currency. So
well, you'll have to
excited
educate me on it too.
Sharing.
Yeah, I want to learn more about it too. Cynthia Lummis, Senator-elect from Wyoming, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you in the future on the show. Thank you.